Hello everybody, this is Secondhand Dan coming to you from another virtual secondhand land. I am at Dudley's auction in Homosassa, Florida. It's pretty much winding down right now. I did manage to buy a truckload. It is Tuesday, January 13th. Anyway, it's beautiful out here. I think it's about 60 degrees, but let me show you what's on the truck here. Well, I'm going to give you the broad picture of what's on the truck. Okay, you can see I got a load, boxes, and we have two shelf units. It's going down to the Antique Mall, which is thankfully only 10 minutes from here. And the cab is full of stuff. I don't know how we got a work of art. My wife must have did that, but back seat's full of stuff. All right, but I thought I'd do a walk around and show you what's still laying around on the grounds, what this place is about. Out here is where the outside consignment on the pavement takes place. I mean, it's shaped kind of like a parking lot, but it's never been used as a parking lot. There's no lines on the ground here. Although, I mean, you could have put diagonals up there, or diagonals over here, but they actually have some parking out front. And then beyond those trees out there by the highway, people are parking also. But the auction basically starts here on the Tuesday morning. They usually start right about here. That's their number one starting point. Every once in a while, maybe they'll start on the other side, but here's an old electric fireplace with a mantle. I think it's electric. I don't know. Let's take a look at the back. I can't see what's on the back. Yeah, I see at least a cord, so I believe that's electric fireplace. A wingback chair. And here's the guy that cooks all the food at this place. Hey, Paul, thanks for cooking the hot dog today. All right. This swing, I think it went for good money. It went about like $70, $80. Some of the stuff you see sitting on the ground may not have a buyer. They ran it through and people passed on it. And a lot of times stuff like that will appear again next week. This is the auction company's tables. It's a bed frame. There's some kind of a ventilation system in that box. I was tempted, but I didn't buy it. I think it's for you want to set up a little spray booth, you know, for like if you got spray cans and you're painting small stuff. It's a good ventilation system for that. I only can guess whether or not that's sold. I haven't been present for everything that they put up for auction, because a lot of times they run what they call two rings. They'll have two auctioneers on the ground selling at the same time. So I have no idea how much the compressor went for. That's a cool bench. It's probably late 60s, early 70s. Unfortunately, it's got a nasty gash in it, but I believe somebody bought it. There's some vintage machines, radio arm saw. That's an old Craftsman there. And an old drill press. Now this tractor, I wanted to be the owner on it, but it was out of my league. I had envisioned myself possibly going up to $700 on it, but it actually sold, I think, for about $850. Nice machine though. I think it's like 22 horsepower. Yeah, 22 horsepower. That's a good horsepower for what I need. I have that acre of ground that likes to grow up with scrub brush. Plus just for basic mowing too. And it's a John Deere. And it's in good shape, so. But I have a hard time spending that kind of money for something I'm only going to use once a month. This toolbox, it's cute. It would have been perfect for my grandson if I was in Pittsburgh or something. I think it went cheap. It only been like 25 bucks. So that was a good deal for somebody. Pegboard. I was, my back was turned when this mower sold. I should have been on that. I think it sold for 10 bucks. Black & Decker Electric. I think I've seen this. This glass tabletop dealio, I think, has been here for a couple of go-rounds. Barrels. We keep selling barrels here. Yes, ma'am. You want the money. This lady's going to pay the bill. I thought you had extra cash on you.
That's what you think.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me give you some cash. All right. Some of the stuff definitely goes begging. I doubt anybody bid on these chairs. Sometimes you get somebody that's totally new to the auction and are like, oh, cool, chairs for only $5 each, and they'll bid on them. But a lot of times this stuff just ends up in the dumpster. Here's some kind of boat topper. I don't know what it went for. That would have made a nice little, I guess, outside shelter. You could park the riding mower under it that I didn't buy. Or I could push the push mowers under there and park them there. But I don't know what it sold for. This workbench, I wanted to throw a bid at it, but it, I think, got pert near $100 out of it. It's an old wood top. But that vintage patina on it is very attractive. I think I would wash it down with soap and water, and maybe hit it with a dry handheld wire brush to break off a lot of the flakes, and then put it in the antique mall because I think it has potential. It is getting warm here. I'm going to have to take this jacket off. And then we can go to the back where there's still a little bit of action going. much stuff inside the truck.